Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, Mark. I want to say what's up again. I got cut off last night when I was going in depth about the Laker game. It was a nice, solid win. So tonight we'll continue with a little bit more sports talk. I know it's Monday, but I actually had 2 days off from work, so that makes for a nice little weekend for me. Actually drove up and down to Topanga Canyon today. It was really nice. It's pretty interesting. There's a lot of really artsy, cool stuff. It's almost like you're transported to a little world when you drive up and down Topanga, and it's just a really cool drive. And you wind up at the ocean in Malibu at the end of it, and then you just drive back up the hill. You can check out the overlook that's at the top of Topanga. It was a really, really nice day today. So all in all, it was a really cool experience. I definitely recommend that for anybody who's here in the Southern California area and wants to try out something fun. You see some of those dudes who they're biking up the hill. Those dudes are gnarly right there. Props to them. That's a gnarly ass bike ride to the canyon. But anyways, want to talk a little football with you guys today. Obviously, we had Monday Night Football. It was the Seattle Seahawks and the New Orleans Saints. Seahawks won the game. What was the final score? 34-7. It was pretty much all Seahawks. I really don't see any team in the NFC beating Seattle, especially if they have home field advantage, which they now are 2 games up on both New Orleans and Carolina for. Russell Wilson is just an amazing player to watch. I mean, this dude just doesn't make any mistakes at all. He does absolutely nothing wrong. We always say he's not very flashy. Tonight he was, because he had, I think, 310 yards, 3 touchdowns, no turnovers, another just flawless game for Wilson. So it was really cool to get a chance to watch him, get a chance to watch Seattle. We don't always see them with, all of the other teams that are big time in the NFL, and it was a joy to watch. They're a lot of fun. They were just truly disrupted Drew Brees and the Saints offense. Saints couldn't get anything going, so like I said, I don't see anybody beating the Seahawks right now as it stands. I think San Francisco has a chance. If you look at the other teams, Saints, obviously, we saw what just happened with them. Carolina Panthers, they've been hot and they've been winning, but they haven't been scoring a lot of points, and the Seahawks just completely shut down the high-scoring Saints offense behind Drew Brees, Hall of Fame quarterback. So I don't know what Carolina is going to do against them. Certainly not the winner of the NFC least. Either the Cowboys or the Eagles are going to go into Seattle and win that game. And even though they would be the one team that has the talent, I don't see the Detroit Lions going into Seattle and winning that game on the road too. The crowd is just so loud. You saw it rattle the breeze. It's tough out there, man. I would not pick against Seattle right now. Yeah, AFC playoff picture is a little bit more clear with obviously the Broncos and the Patriots staying at the top. Other teams, Colts, Bengals, still doing what they need to do. Chiefs are still in it, even though they've shown they can be a little bit vulnerable. Coco here is trying to give her 2 cents on that also. So I'm going to keep it short and sweet tonight. It's a little bit cold out here. I'm wearing the nice white fleece, as you guys see. Over the weekend, obviously, Thanksgiving weekend, there were tons of marathons and stuff on all the cable networks. And 2 of my favorite were, of course, the Star Wars marathon on Spike and the Bond marathons on Sci-Fi Channel. Bond's great. We all know I love Bond movies. Some of my favorite movies of all time. Just great action movies. But I want to give props to Star Wars. If you ask me, is Star Wars not the most influential movie series of all time? Like, the original one came out in 1977. That's, 36 years ago. To this day still, my nephew has his Star Wars shirt that has a TIE fighter on it. It's multi-generational. It's been a direct influence on stuff like Transformers. That's also multi-generational, obviously. I grew up loving that. Same now my nephew. He grows up and he loves Transformers. So just props to Star Wars. Obviously, it's just amazing film, amazing trilogy, amazing characters and stuff. And its legacy is still felt today, obviously. how many movies came out in 1977 that we're still talking about, like, oh yeah, that was a really, really good movie. Amazing all the stuff it did. I think Godfather came out in 77, so that's up there with it also. But yeah, I think Star Wars is a little bit more influential than The Godfather right there. I'm not to say it's a better movie, but yeah, just the reach is ever present. So want to say goodnight to you all right there. Hope you all had a nice Monday. You recovered from going back to work and ready to take on the world and do some things. I know I sent out some en masse applications today to a bunch of teams and stuff. I need to do some applications to networks and stuff tomorrow, hopefully. But yeah, now's the time to be productive. So let's do some stuff. I'm gearing up for this MLB Fan Cave, so I'm coming for y'all. Laters.